Hello guys, time for scary videos, today with a pretty unsettling sheet-lifting spirit. And an eerie shadow encounter in an old high school. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty. User Hale has shared the following unsettling video, which was captured one night by his dad. He wrote the following. My dad has been feeling his sheets being messed with and someone sitting on his bed in the night, so he set up a camera. This is what he saw. I'm freaked out. Look at the sheets lifting up and what comes out of the side of it. It like dissolves into thin air. What is going on in this recording? It would appear that something is pulling the sheets indeed. Was it his father, perhaps, that wrongly assumed this to be a ghost? Or was a paranormal event unfolding here? Wahid has shared the next unsettling clip. A mother was playing with her newborn that evening and recording it for her profile. At the time, nothing unusual was noticed. However, once the woman had rewatched the recording a few moments later, she realized that there was something else on the video. A shadow that was not accounted for seems to be breezing through the image. Some people think it was maybe just a shadow caused by a nearby window. But the woman states that there was no window behind her, and of course nobody else in the home was the reason for this sighting. So, what do you think happened here? The next video was shared by a concerned man who had received the following clip by a colleague of his. The man recorded originally for a completely different reason this night in front of a television. He was all alone, sitting on his sofa chair, when all of a sudden something seemed to move right in front of him. Some people say they can see something that resembles a head with hair. But how would that be possible? Do you think this could be another reflection from somewhere? Or are we looking at a paranormal encounter here? Unfortunately, it's not further known if the man experienced any more paranormal activity in his home. A user posted the following to the paranormal section. So, I took this photo a few years ago. I was living with these two friends in this house, which was built in the early 1900s. We displayed out pumpkins on the roof because it was a rough neighborhood and we didn't want them to get smashed. At first I only noticed my friend's distorted face. As you can see, she had both of her hands on her face. The tallest pumpkin we had was the one in the middle, and the rest were those small baking pumpkins. So there's not much room for someone to hide. Needless to say, we really freaked out when we saw this. It was the night before Halloween. What do you guys think? I, personally, find it extremely creepy that all the fingers are pretty much the same length. Could they capture something otherworldly on this image? Or what could have caused this object to look like a hand? If it wasn't a skid, of course. The following was a video that was sent by Thomas. It was recorded by a camera mounted in a man's car. He was on a nightly drive and received a call at that time. He decided to pull over and to answer the call. He seemingly was distracted at the time. His dashcam camera, however, recorded something sinister on the back seat. A really creepy face seems to be staring at the camera. Many commentators speculated that the man was riding along a haunted stretch of road that night. Could that be so? Has he gotten himself in some ghostly trouble here? Certainly a terrifying image, wouldn't you say? Who knows what that thing is? The following clip was shared by Sharon. She thought that she might have captured something really concerning that night. It is an older recording. Sharon, her daughter and their dog were alone that night. She was putting together a little video diary for her family and was filming her daughter dancing to a song. She tells us, "My daughter and I were the only ones in the room. I was recording her Elvis moves to Luke Bryan's Drunk on You. Watching the video, I noticed some smoke and then an unknown person running through the background.
Do it.
A little predictable if you ask me. Don't matter. Texas. You're from Texas.
I'm not from Texas. Or I have to move.
Where are you going to live, Moss?
Go. You tell me.
The recording is a bit odd indeed, isn't it? Sharon swears that this wasn't cigarette smoke and no other person. However, I think we can't be fully certain about it. Who knows if she says the truth, given that the video was so old? This could be anything. Maybe it was a setup. Were they visited by a running entity, or was it just another family member? Andrew B. has forwarded the following video. It was supposedly captured at an office building that was undergoing renovation work. One day, one of the security men noticed something rather intriguing going on in front of the surveillance cameras. A steady stream of smoke seems to make it out of the room into the hallway, and the security guard, as well as most of the viewers, were baffled. Could it just be some regular smoke that somehow catches the light and is being moved by a wind breeze or something? Unlikely, say many. Do you agree? Let me hear your explanation what this could be. In last week's video, we were taking a look at the clip that apparently was recorded by a not further known investigator and that captured something creepy in a stable. Turns out that this was just a little snippet by our beloved Urbexer Urbex Hill. Thank you everybody who corrected me on that one. You all should check his channel out to experience the whole adventure yourself. Tonight though, Urbex is taking us into another adventure to the abandoned Central High School in Cleveland. Tells us that he felt a really strange presence while exploring the area that day, and that he had the feeling that something was even watching him. He captured something really intriguing shortly after starting his exploration. He didn't notice anything at the time, but when he was exiting the old rundown gym hall, there seemed a black object peeking out from the hallway. Hill also points out that you couldn't hear any noise while it was moving towards the left. Proof that he was dealing with something unearthly here. But it didn't stop there. As he's walking us through the following room, it's possible that he caught the reflection of a head in the stove. Can you see it? Could he catch this odd shadow person once more in this broken down hallway? Once again, he didn't hear anything, but this was about to change. Something seemed to throw an object at him. He was quite startled and shortly after decided to make it out of the building. Pretty understandable, right? As mentioned before, you should check out the whole adventure on his channel Urbex Hill. Now we're taking another look at the case of security guard Simon Lockhart, who's documenting a haunting in the office space he's patrolling at night.
Hello?
And he surely documented some chilling encounters in his past videos.
Oh my god, what the?
After having this creepy incident unfolding in the staircase, he returns on one of the following nights with a bottle of holy water.
I got this holy water off Amazon. I'm gonna drop it down the stairs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! Dude, what the?
Some say he might have angered the entity which is haunting this place. Could that be so? When he was checking out one of the storage facilities shortly after this incident, it would appear that this thing followed him once again.
Hello?
How creepy. This video was sent by user TXTreasure and it shows a young man in a gym. The video was later shared by Carlos Ruiz, who supposedly works the security monitors in the gym. It was a pretty unusual encounter, since the young man in the video seems to have a run-in with something invisible. Some say that a malevolent demon might have grabbed this man and dragged him along the floor. Could this be? One thing is for certain, he probably will find himself another gym. What do you guys think? Fact or fiction? Thank you guys so much for watching.